Hey there, Jeff. Hope you're having a good day today. This is your video lesson. Three things I want to talk about. I'll go down the list. As usual, if you have questions at the end or want me to look at anything, feel free to shoot a message on over and I will do my best to answer. So cool, so let's get to it. So first thing is continuation of the guitarist wave. We talked last time about having the hand like this right here, practicing bringing the fingers straight back to the meat of the thumb on the palm, arm on the palm, and bringing this back right here. What you're looking for, just to recap, is you're looking for it to move from the big knuckles back here. These move as well a little bit, but these tip joints right here, we'll see the first flange will stay flat. So we're going to see, so we're not going to curl the fingers up like this right here, right? Loch Ness Monster head right here, right? And keep the neck straight, right? And then back towards the palm. Once you can do that really well, what you do, the next step is bringing that thumb on the fifth string, and what you're going to do is you're going to brush the strings with your fingertips. I'll turn this way so you can see better. My fingers will be over top of the strings, right? So I'm not going to be pulled back like this right here. Keep over top, brush the strings with the tips of your fingers. You're not trying to style any one particular string, you're just trying to brush the strings, just getting that motion straight back. Like I said, the biggest thing to avoid is the curling motion right here. We definitely don't want that. We're going to spend the next 3.5 books working on this technique, getting it final. So it's a slow burn, but if you do it right, you don't have to relearn your free tricks like I did in grad school. So like this right here, back towards your palm. Big thing to watch out for this one is making sure you're not pulling back like this, like doing a rotation. Like I see this a lot when teaching this technique. I'll see this, like the hand will just pull back this way. It's all the way from the knuckles right here, and you're over top of the strings. I have a very slight bend in my wrist, very slight. It's almost if you just let your hand kind of just fall to the side. That natural bend is what you want. Being over top of the strings, brush back toward the palm. Right. Work on that for me. Number two is the Meadow Minuet prep. So it sounds like I wasn't able to open up the file you sent me through the Google Drive. If you have a chance, you resend that to me, or you can always email it to me as well. It can be compressed a little bit, I guess. So if you could resend that, that'd be awesome. So that way I can make more specific comments about steady hands. But in the meantime, though, the Meadow Minuet prep, I'm assuming you said in your text that that it was going really well. Oh, sorry, for Meadow Minuet, or not Meadow Minuet, for steady hands, you said that was going really well. So I'm assuming there's some small details in there we need to fix. The Meadow Minuet prep was based off of the A major scales, what the piece is based off of. So that A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, A. So not G natural like we did in steady hands, but we're going to do a G sharp and then to an A. So A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, A. So that's what this piece is based off. I would practice that. We are going to have some open strings in there. There'll be a few open B and a few open E strings in Meadow Minuet, but we'll talk when we get there. The first thing is the prep. This is the section of the song right here. It is in measure. Let me grab my book. Where are you? Book one, where are you? Sorry. You can fast forward this part if you want. There, you got it. This is Meadow Minuet. This preparation is in measure, where are you? 29, measure 30 and 31, where you see the V and the I, the Roman numeral 7. What that means, you're in 7th position, the same way that the 2 right here means that you're in 2nd position. So we're going to be going up to 7th position. What you're going to do, you're going to play A, G sharp, A, and then shift up to 7th position and grab that C sharp right there. A, G sharp, A, C sharp. Now when you shift, it's actually a pretty big shift. You're shifting 5 frets because you're here at 7, or sorry, you're here at 2, and you're going up to 7. So you're doing a 5 fret shift. Big thing to remember when doing this is that see how my fingers are all poised over the string? So when you're practicing your scales, especially on the D scale, and we need to talk about the chromatic scale very soon too, we need to get on that, is when you play, Notice my fingers are poised right over top of the string. I'm not doing this. I'm not letting the pinky sneak behind the neck or I'm falling down like this. They are poised right over the top of the strings. If you watch a cello player or a violin player, their fingers are just like right over top, or a really great classical guitar player, their fingers are poised right over top of the string that they're about ready to play. So it's going to neutral position right here like this. So when I play, right, notice everybody is hanging over top. The way to practice that jump right there is by what I tell the younger students, this guitar ninja. Like, you bring your hand up, can you find the C sharp? Right? And then can you do it with your eyes closed? Let's see if I can do this. Good, 1, 2. Oop. Right? So I did it with my eyes closed. I can't read it. I actually do well. Right? So we want it to be that familiar with that shift. That way when you're playing, very easy. And notice right there what I do at that top note. This is like a big moment of the piece, the climax of the piece. I give it some nice vibrato right there, that side-to-side motion. Work on work on that prep for me. And then the next thing too is start learning the melody of Meadow Minuet. What I would suggest doing is, what piano players would do is they learn the hands separate, right? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna learn the melody by itself. So you're gonna learn that. Right, learn little bits at a time. Don't try to do the whole thing all at once. Do like maybe just the first motive. That bit first, and then once you got that down, learn this bit. Don't forget that these little numbers right here, these little numbers, those are the fingerings that you use. If you see an open, that means they want you to play the open E. For example, they want you to play the open E right here rather than the fretted E. Right, now I have students who kind of learn it both ways, but that's what those little numbers mean, so pay attention to those. Then once you got that, start working on the bass line by itself. Ba-da-dee-dum, dum, dum, be-da-da-dee, dum, dum. When you get comfortable, do what I did, where I sing the melody and play the bass line. Right? So you should be able to play the bass line and then sing the melody while you're playing that. Cool, man. So work on those things for me. Like I said, if you have any questions, when we look at anything, feel free to shoot a message on over. If not, I will see. Oh, no. Send me over the steady hand so I can take a look at it. I might have some time after the recital on Sunday to take a look at that. So, all right, man. Send it over to me and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.